What's going on, everyone? Long time no see. Since we've been sucking at recording lately, and I could give you a list of excuses, but we're not going to. We are going to be recording today. Today's day off, which means we get to drive the EVO, which we haven't driven in quite some time. Pretty much since the last time of you guys seen us on Devin's channel, and I came out to this. So apparently we didn't seal the oil pan good enough, or we have an oil leak somewhere we're going to have to diagnose. But Devin, yeah, you broke my tee, so I got a new tee to put on before we head out, because this thing was, oh shit, it's not even going, it was over boosting. It was hitting like 34 pounds, and since I don't have the boost gauge, I would rather have a boost gauge to know what's going on. Oh jeez, come here. Ow, that thing's fucking sharp. Okay, thing on and boost line. There we go. Hook back up. Want to do a cold start?
Want to do a cold start for the boys?
Thing runs like ass, so let's see if it even starts. Hasn't been started in what, a couple weeks?
Couple weeks.
It's been like probably 3 weeks. Who knows? It might even have a dead battery.
Dead battery.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I was joking with the dead battery.
EVO problems.
Devin, I'll trade you. Right now, we'll have 2 series gray in the garage. I don't even have jumper cables here. Please hold. Maybe we'll take Gray's battery. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, you even know how to pop the trunk?
No.
Come on, bud. It's like a Honda. It's down on the left side.
Got it.
Alright. If I remember right, this trunk doesn't stay open. So this thing had Hot Boy. 2 batteries, and we got a dead battery. What kind of shit is this?
We have 2 batteries?
Yeah, we have 2 batteries.
Oh, this thing's dirty.
Well, you haven't cleaned it.
Oh.
Alright, well, let me look in here. Well, I would have done a startup video, but I needed to jack the battery from Gray and then put this battery back on so it can charge. But, that's not how I want to start my day off. Rainy and a dead battery. Now the wife's putting her battery back, and I see she gave up. What's the matter? You didn't put it all the way back in? This thing's got to warm up anyways. And pull it out. Hopefully I don't kill it, or we're going to be stranded. God, I don't even know what it's like to be in this thing. Alright. Hopefully I don't kill it. You know, funny thing is, they ran like crap the last time I parked it. Dead battery, which means resets ECU. Started up fine. Runs fine now. Problem fixed. Probably not. We'll figure that out. Now, probably asking, what are we doing today? Boy, got a haircut of what's left of his hair. I know I didn't shave it all off like you guys want, but that's why I wear the hat. So, we are headed to the shop and grab a spare harness for old Devin boy, and he's been having some issues with his Subaru. So I figured maybe if I took this, we could trade him problems. Maybe. Or we could fix it. So we're gonna grab a new harness. He's tried just about everything on Bobby's car for an ABCS issue they're having. And I know they were having some harness issues, so I said why not try the harness, because that's the next best thing. That's pretty cheap, and it's a good maintenance item anyways for these cars when they start getting miles. So let's go ahead, we're gonna run to the shop, we're gonna grab the harness, and we are gonna drive this thing today, see how she does. Hopefully it runs just fine, because I don't want to deal with any more problems today. Well, hopefully we don't kill this thing on the way to the shop, where we are screwed.
Are we calling for help?
I'll be calling you real soon, Dad.
So we're selling it?
Not selling it, but I'm not impressed by any means of whatever is going on with this.
You
know,
think it's just the tune?
I'm not going to jump to conclusions. When I bought the car, I was told that they never got the finished tuning, so I don't want to jump to the conclusion that it's the problem is the tune, because the car had a problem and it couldn't finish being tuned, but it definitely has some sort of a problem. And unless it has a vacuum leak or weak affects idle other than parameters in tuning. So we're trying to get it that idle. If it would just bump up like that, we'd be great. But it just wants to idle pretty low. So I don't know.
But we made it to the shop.
We did make it to the shop. I didn't kill it yet. Listen to this thing. That's why I don't drive it. I don't got time to mess with it, and this thing drives like a piece of shit. I'm not impressed at all.
So we're gonna go to Devin's shop and trade him.
I'll trade him 100%.
Or
You wanna
gonna
fix
trade
this,
him for a
Devin?
Subaru.
I'll tell him that he can fix this, and then I can fix the Subaru, because yeah. So it still has its over boosting issue. I saw 34 pounds on the way here. Obviously we know that's not what it's tuned to on pump gas. A lot of others don't party like us on pump. So I'm just gonna hook it directly to wastegate. And you know, if we did have a vacuum leak or something that was blowing off that has our boost leak, then it wouldn't be dipping down like this in idle. So I'm not sure what's going on. Maybe a bad boost controller, but I wish it would just run right. Is that launch control?
Too rowdy.
Why won't it idle? I hate things that don't idle.
Josh hates everything.
Man, I don't want to turn it off. What if it doesn't start? Then we're going to have to jump it.
I want to turn it off.
Let's go inspect. Why? I don't know. Maybe we could fix the problem by band-aiding it. Ugh. Damn, even a vacuum leak doesn't get her to idle up. That's interesting. Oh?
Oh?
The vacuum leak caught up. Huh. Yeah, now we're idling. But in a second I plugged it. Hey, we're idling though. Maybe all our problems are this wall valve.
You got another one in stock?
What's that noise? No, I don't have another blow valve in stock. That'll fit this.
You're not an EVO shop?
No. But I'm going to hook it up to the wastegate so that way we're not over boosting around today. And we're just going to go ahead and bypass our blow up valve for now to see if maybe that is causing some problems at idle.
Oh, do you want to show them? Because you didn't really get to show them. It was too dark.
What, the car?
The setup.
It looks like a car.
Oh,
Where's the keys?
I don't know.
So, update.
We might make it.
We might make it now. So it's idling fine after I unhook the blow off valve. I don't know if this car is tuned on a blend of MAF and speed density. Yeah, obviously if it is tuned on a blend of MAF, then a blow off valve sticking open would cause the issues that we were talking of. So it seems to be idling fine now with the blow off valve unhooked. And then I went ahead and connected the wastegate to the turbo just direct, so there is no boost control on it. And see if it fixed our issue. Yep. We're on a solid 14 pounds. So
Slow as frick.
a lot better than the 34 untuned on pump gas. So I will take that for now until we do get to the time of tuning it, which I already bought the software. I think a lot of you will be happy that I did choose to go with the open source route on this car for tuning. So it will be, I already purchased the Teffer mod for it. So I do plan on tuning this car. It's just finding the time, and I obviously haven't found the time, so it's been sitting. But near future, we will be retuning this car. For now, we're gonna go try to save Devin while he tries to save us.
Perfect duo.
Perfect. Well, we'll see if this thing starts back up when we're done. Ugh. I brought you presents. Whole lot of 13 psi of power. I hooked it right to the wastegate.
Really?
Probably let me rip her around for now.
Is it still leaking oil?
Yeah.
A little bit.
There's a pretty decent spot underneath of it.
Not enough to spin a bearing.
I didn't really check. I looked and it had oil, so I drove it.
Perfect.
So, look at Gary.
It's back together. I'm just waiting on the sealant to dry. Do I dare just send it?
I mean, we sent it on that and it's doing great.
I saw the puddle. Okay, tell me if it rod knocks on me.
Okay.
All the fucking tools out of there.
Hopefully.
You don't need that tight. Okay, hold up.
Huh.
Before I fire it and destroy all the timing marks, just verify. Well, let me
That you're in time?
It's always something dumb, so let me spin it back.
Okay, let's look. Get the view here.
I even put the markings
Boom.
back on the belt.
I mean, from what I can see there, Sunshine, you're...
Can't get much better, huh?
No, you really can't. I mean, off a little bit there, but it could just be because we're off there. Yeah, see, at this point, I use belt. You know, they stretch a little bit once they run.
Plus my Sharpie marks are probably a little...
Round one. Well, here, you need to hook her up. This connection.
She's a little
sus.
It's a little sus.
Yeah. Alright.
Finger tight.
Round two. Alright, let's see if it leaks any oil. Oh.
Okay, we're just tightened up.
Okay. Alright, round three. What the fuck was that?
What the fuck was that?
I don't know. What you do?
You're so good, I see you.
I haven't done anything.
I fucking see you hit that on the ground.
Start it up. Oh no! Leak oil. Happy to get you.
Now we gotta let it
Warm all the way up.
4 hours.
Okay.
And it'll do it.
Well, we left. We both agreed that we don't think that it's a harness issue, and I gave him some ideas to run with and see if possibly that will fix the problem that he's having with the ABCS, because it's still making the noise where it has a knocking sound, and it just seems very odd because he's tried everything mechanical wise. So I would think that it definitely seems like it's something to do with electrical side, but could be wrong. It's one of those one-off things that you kind of just have to keep trying things and figure it out, and it's always going to be something easy in the end. So now we are going to go enjoy the rest of our Sunday. Hopefully the EVO did restart, so that is a big surprise and happiness. Are you ready to go to dinner? This ain't some ripper.
She though?
What in the world? This thing creates more noises every time we drive it than any other car we have. Yeah, it's not that big of a ripper. 13 psi of fury here. Must hit a boost pin. 14 pounds. Smells like straight clutch still. What?
Wow.
Wow, shots fired. Well, that's it. After a full day of driving this pile, I ain't ever driving this thing ever again until whatever is wrong with it is fixed, or we get retune it, because this thing drives like total shit. I hate it. I'm gonna sell it.
She's bipolar. Sometimes she runs fine.
Yeah, now I'm gonna wash it at the car wash, which it badly needed, because I don't know the last time it's had a wash, and it had like a bunch of the organ, which if you live there, you know, it's kind of like weird green goo shit. So then it was fine. Then it wanted to idle perfect. So I don't know if she's just not used to attention, but she's very pissy. So I think in the meantime, if I don't have time to tune it, then we're gonna fly our boy up, Ronnie. You guys see him at Speed Lab Performance, and you guys already know he works his magic with the EVOs. Tuned our last one, and that thing was fast. So stay tuned. There's gonna be more EVO stuff, but I refuse to drive this thing like this. It's not good for it, for one. It's not enjoyable.
And we have a new turbo and a new exhaust to put on it.
I do. So one of the subscribers is going to get the turbo off the same. As you guys know, it has a 5858 on it, and that's a little too small for my liking. So worked out a deal with them. Traded it for a 6266, which you guys know, not too fond of that turbo either. I won't be using that. I think I'm going to put my 6870 on here.
Because you have problems.
Well, but you know what?
She's a daily. She doesn't need that big of a turbo.
The fuck she doesn't? Daily? Daily what? I drove it twice.
She will be a daily.
For who?
You.
I don't know if I'll ever be at that point with a thing that. I mean, Ronnie's pretty good.
You might as well sell it.
What? Sell it?
We have too many cars that just park and go out once a year.
So her car?
Goodbye, Joshua.
Now you guys know. Now I know. Alright, I'm selling them all. They're all for sale. Hit me up in the DMs. Everything's for sale.
No.
Everything.
Not everything.
You're right. Hyperblue's not for sale, but everything else is.
Oh, God.
Living life up in the fast lane. Hey. Living life up in the fast lane. And I ain't slowing down, I ain't slowing down, I ain't slowing down. Living life up in the fast lane. Pedal to the ground, pedal to the ground, pedal to the ground. Living life up in the fast lane. Life, throw you lemons, you just put them in Coronas. Coronas, Coronas. I've been working, I need that advance with the bonus. The bonus, the bonus. Ain't no thoughts about tomorrow, I'm just living in the moment. The moment, the moment. Full tank of gas and 200 on the dash. Bitch, I'm zoning, I'm zoning, I'm zoning. Fast lane. Living life up in the fast lane. Hey. Living life up in the fast lane. And I ain't slowing down, I ain't slowing down, I ain't slowing down. Living life up in the fast lane. Pedal to the ground, pedal to the ground, pedal to the ground. Living